Imagine waking up one morning to a strange notification from your banking app. You grab your phone and unlock the screen. Then you see something impossible. 1, followed by 12 zeros. $1 trillion. For a moment, you think it's a mistake, a glitch, a dream. But before you can even process it, another message appears. And this one comes with a terrifying condition. You have exactly 24 hours to spend every single dollar. If even $1 remains in your account, when the timer reaches 0, you lose everything. Every cent. Gone forever. At first, our guy laughs. My salary disappears in 3 days. How hard can it be to spend $1 trillion in one day? Sounds easy, right? But then he stops to do the math. A day has 24 hours. That's 86,400 seconds. To spend $1 trillion before time runs out, he would need to spend more than $11 million. Every single second. Think about that. Every time you blink, you'd need to buy something worth a luxury apartment in Manhattan. Suddenly, this challenge doesn't seem so easy anymore. Not wasting any time, he puts on a suit and heads straight to the most expensive real estate office in the city. He walks in and tells the broker, "Show me the most expensive thing you've got." The broker opens his laptop. First, a legendary Beverly Hills mansion. Price, $200 million. Bought. Next, a luxury penthouse above New York City. $150 million. Bought. What's next? Then a private Caribbean island. $500 million. Bought. Without even thinking twice. But he isn't finished. Not even close. He leaves the real estate office and drives straight to a luxury hypercar showroom. "I'll take every car in here." 10 Bugattis, 5 Paganas. Hundreds of millions disappear in minutes. Still not enough, so he calls an aircraft company. "I want a private jet, not just any jet. A custom luxury jet with gold details. $400 million. Done." Then he heads to a luxury marina. There he purchases a gigantic mega yacht, 150 meters long, a floating palace with everything imaginable. Another fortune spent. Hours pass. Mansions, cars, jets, yachts, islands, millions and millions flowing out of his account. Surely he's making progress now, right? Exhausted from spending money at record speed, he sits down at a cafe. He takes a deep breath, pulls out his phone, and checks his balance. Then comes the shock. $997 billion. Still sitting in the account. After all those mansions, islands, cars, jets, and yachts, the number has barely moved. He starts sweating. For the first time that day, he realizes he's in serious trouble. "Fine," he says. "If I can't spend money on things, I'll buy companies." He opens his laptop and starts looking at the world's biggest corporations. Maybe he can buy Apple, maybe Google, maybe something even bigger. But then he discovers something unbelievable. Many of the largest companies on Earth are worth multiple trillions of dollars. His $1 trillion suddenly doesn't seem so impressive. He's insanely rich, yet somehow still not rich enough. Time keeps ticking, so he changes strategy. He starts buying sports teams, massive stadiums, famous franchises, entire organizations. Billions disappear, yet hundreds of billions remain. Then he enters the world of high-end art. At a luxury auction, he spends hundreds of millions on paintings. One artwork is literally a red dot on a canvas. He buys it anyway. Then he purchases a rare dinosaur skeleton, then another collection, then nearly the entire auction. Still not enough. The clock keeps moving. 12 hours left. 10, 8, 6. Panic begins taking over. Desperate, he decides to do something bigger, much bigger. He announces plans to build an entire futuristic smart city. He gathers architects, engineers, and construction companies. "I'll invest $100 billion. Start today." But reality has other plans. Permits, approvals, government paperwork, legal reviews, environmental studies. The lawyers explain that the process could take months, maybe years. Months. He only has hours. The money is there. The workers are ready. But the paperwork refuses to move. For the first time, he learns a strange lesson. Money can buy almost anything, except time. Now only 4 hours remain, then 3, then 2. The account is still overflowing with money. Desperate and running out of ideas, he opens a live stream. Millions of people join instantly. He looks directly at the camera and says, "Everyone who joins this stream gets $1 million." The internet explodes. Millions rush in. Traffic surges. Bank systems struggle to keep up. Servers begin crashing. Transactions fail. Accounts freeze. Everything becomes chaos. The countdown continues. 30 seconds. 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He stares at the screen and whispers, "I failed to become poor." 0. Time's up. Suddenly everything vanishes. The money, the assets, the houses, the companies, the yachts. All of it dissolves into nothing. The next morning, he wakes up in his ordinary bedroom. The same bed, the same room, the same phone. He checks his account. Everything is back to normal. And strangely, he isn't upset. In fact, he feels relieved. Because after spending an entire day trying to get rid of $1 trillion, he discovers something unexpected. Extreme wealth isn't always freedom. Sometimes it's responsibility, rules, paperwork, pressure, and a different kind of prison. Later that morning, he walks to a small neighborhood cafe. He buys a simple cup of coffee, $3. He takes a sip, smiles, and says, "Those were the best $3 I spent all day." Because in the end, peace of mind, freedom, and control over your own time might be the greatest form of wealth anyone can ever have. And if you enjoyed this crazy thought experiment, make sure to subscribe for more impossible adventures.